does this series even go back to Atlanta?
It's been a rough, been a rough weekend. Trae Young is special. He's just special. But we going back to the ATL. We going back to the ATL.
Really?
Yeah, we going back. I ain't going out like that. Listen. Okay?
Say it with your chest. Look at you.
Listen.
Is this faith?
It is.
Are you just trying to your lips to God's ears trying to make things happen?
Listen, I'm not a typical nauseating, disgusting Cowboy fan. You never saw me out there when the Knicks were stinking up the joint, acting like we gonna win the championship the next year, like the Dallas Cowboys do every week. I've never done it. I'm just talking about a game. I'm just talking about game. You gotta take one game at a time. We're not here to talk about the past.
Cowboys have been in the playoffs.
We're not here to talk about the past. We're not here to talk about the past.
99.
Well, you know, Knicks have been in the playoffs since 1999. It's just that they stunk. But the bottom line is this: the point is that we're not here to talk about the past. We're going to move forward. We're going to focus on Wednesday night. Going to take one game at a time. All right? Trae Young is averaging 27.5 points, 10 assists, shooting 47% from the field. He's just been spectacular. And then they got talent around him, and Herter and Collins and Hunter and these boys and Bogdanovich. I mean,
Gallinari off the bench.
Gallinari's balling. They can do what the Knicks can't do. They can make shots. And I'm going to say this. Let me be very, very serious and just take my emotions out of the side and just put on my basketball hat. I'm very, very proud of the Knicks and specifically Julius Randle this year and what he's been able to accomplish. He's the most improved player. He deserved the award. He got my vote for it, etc. He has been horrible in this playoff series. He is shooting 27% from the field. And contrary to what people try to say, one of the things that I don't get credit for, Max, sitting in this seat, is that I don't try to mess with people's money. I want them to get their money.
That's true. By the way, that's true. Stephen A. in front of the camera and behind the scenes does not want to mess with people's money. That's true. You'll even say it like, I don't want to talk about anyone getting fired, coaches and
I don't
stuff
want to
like
mess
that.
with their money. I want you to get paid. A lot of times I wait until a player gets his contract and then I'll sit up there and talk about it. Now, obviously, we got to take things into consideration, cap hits and all of this other stuff. But Julius Randle has proven he's not a number one option. You're going left. I don't give a damn if he's got to go right up the hill, around the corner, down the block. He's coming back left, and everybody knows it. And so Nate McMillan, being the great coach that he is, game plans for it. Julius Randle is pushing people off and getting physical just to get off his left-handed shot because him and R.J. Barrett, I know R.J. Barrett's got youth on the side, but damn it, the two of them, they're going left. They're using their left hand. No suspense, no intrigue, no nothing. And against a talented squad like the Atlanta Hawks, you got to do better. And the reason why, even though R.J. Barrett is young, I'm bringing him up because he's shooting 27% from three-point range in the 30s from the field. I'm going to say this to R.J. Barrett and the Julius Randle. Derrick Rose is 32 years of age. He's been through a plethora of injuries. It's miraculous that he's back and balling, averaging 22.8 points per game for the New York Knicks, shooting about 50% from the field and from three-point range. Derrick Rose is your best player. Y'all can't give him more help than that. That's where their limitation lies, Max.
Yeah,
and in closing,
they don't have enough talent.
In closing, I'm gonna say this. You're right. It was never about talent. It was about will over skill because we knew that the skill belonged to the Atlanta Hawks, and I thought the Knicks had enough will to steal one game in Atlanta and come back with home and reclaim home court advantage. But in the end, what it comes down to is you, R.J. Barrett. I'm gonna bring this up, Max. The number 1 overall pick in that draft is Zion. The number 2 overall pick in that draft is Ja Morant. And then there's you. Come on.
Well, Derrick Rose.
You gotta give something a little more than that.
Derrick Rose was a prodigy. None of these dudes were. Derrick Rose was the MVP at 22. The remains of Derrick Rose is going to be better than any of these dudes are ever going to be because he has all-time great, oh my God, did you see that? I'll always remember this player kind of talent. Julius Randle, Stephen A., he can only go left since he got in the league. Everyone knows that. But here's the problem with Randle. I don't even think he's a number 2 scoring option. Not on a championship contender. He's a third option. if you're going to pay a lot of attention to him defensively, there's not a lot he's going to be able to do. He can clean up on the glass. He can hit an open shot from distance. He really did made real strides doing that this year. He was a top 5 MVP candidate regular season. Regular season doesn't count for much. He's a number 3 option on a championship contender. Barrett hopes that one day he could be a number 2. He's far from that right now. The Hawks got shooters everywhere you look. Trae Young is a super, or playing embracing that superstar Nick antagonist role. But I just want to get back to the original point. Look at this Knicks fan. Believe me, I was one. I know the mind of a Knicks fan. I know the heart of a Knicks fan. You came in and celebrated one single home playoff. You said not like a Cowboys fan. It was exactly like a Cowboys fan. Like you just won the chip.
Not at all.
It was one game.
Not at all. No. The people outside, we were euphoric. We were happy because the New York Knicks had tied the series 1-1, and we were going to Atlanta to try to reclaim home court advantage. Ain't nobody talking about them beating Philadelphia or Brooklyn. We know better than that. Dallas Cowboy fans go 1-15. No, we're going to win the Super Bowl next year, right? No, we're going to win the Super Bowl. We didn't do that. Knicks fans didn't do that, so I'll never compare myself to the Cowboy fans. But like I said, we here. It ain't over yet.
I'm proud of you.
It's not
You're
over
here
yet.
for another game or two.
It's not
Stephen A., I'm proud of you because you said will over scale. You had the will. You got on that plane. You packed your bag.
Exactly. And Julius Randle.
You know,
ATL.
RJ Barrett did not show up.
And you had a heart filled with hope.
Are you going to be rooting for the Nets? Because this is all going to be over for the Knicks in another game or two. You're going to start rooting for the Nets?
Of course I will.
Okay,
once the New York Knicks are gone, I will always root for New York first. Always root for New York first. There's a lot of people rooting against the Brooklyn Nets. I won't root against them. I won't root against them. They're from New York, baby. They're one of the 5 boroughs. They're one of the 5 boroughs. I'm going to give them love. Except for they'll never get more love from me than the Knicks. But I'm going to give them love. But I'm telling you this right now. Here's how you handle this, Tom Thibodeau, okay? Julius Randle's a big boy. You going left any damn way. How about getting those big boys in some foul trouble because you taking it to the rack? How about Tom Thibodeau not calling a play for you where you posting up with your backside of somebody 20 feet away from the basket